Across the USA, there are anglers that have chosen a different path. In search of a challenge to outwit the most intelligent freshwater species that this country has to offer. The guilty ones. For those that want to test their skill against tackle-wrecking monsters of the deep, with golden flanks and unique markings. They are truly the undiscovered sports fish in the USA, and anglers are catching on. A fish of mystery that will test the skills of any seasoned angler and humble those that dismiss her. Unlike many of her cousins, the carp is a wise and intelligent fish who suffers no fall and does not give herself up easily. And so we set about finding some of these elusive fish with a new offering. Never introduced to this water previously, we tested a new bait and went in search of gold.
Ooh. Ooh. Picked up the boilie. We've got a Mandala boilie loving carp. Not to do too much plugging, but that's the honest truth. Can't ignore the truth. I'm going to try and turn it. Oh, no. That's some neat footage for you. Come on, baby. There we go. That's it. Yep. Check that out for a save. There we go. And you have my gratitude. Thank you so much. Your patience.
After a few hours, the fish soon realized that the bait was a legitimate food source and were actively searching for it.
We've got a beautiful morning here. We've got some cloud cover coming in, so I think the pressure's going to change and the bigger fish might move in. Okay, let's get him in for some pictures.
That's the result of this little fight you saw. Maybe 12 pounds, give or take. But they really fight, as I said earlier.
Well, I had a little midnight chunky visitor here. Very happy to see him, despite waking me up. If I was going to get woke up by anything, this would be it. This would be it. It made it worth it.
Look at that, beautiful little fish. Lovely little mirror. Each scale unique. That's what it's about, isn't it? Gorgeous little fish. Doesn't matter about the size. Look how pretty he is.
have a little common that has looks like an old bow fishing wound. If you want to come close in. I thought it was a mirror when I first caught it. When his back came out, I saw this weird scale pattern here, but that's actually an entry wound, and you can see it on the other side here, where an arrow went right through his back.
Yeah.
So this is a survivor.
Awesome.
A plump survivor. Did a belly pat. It's cute. I've got a lovely little mirror. Been working all week for one of these.
Do a double shot here with Clayton. He's got a really nice fish. We've had a great session, picked up a lovely few fish. This is the second mirror of the day.
Really nice common. Now, they've been coming pretty consistently now. As Sean said, we're having a really good session, so just going to keep at it and see what else comes and pays us a visit today.
Quick,
And my little precious down there too, who's actually the bigger of the two. Let's lift her up. Maybe on the side. There we go. Yeah.
Another double run.
Hello. Yeah, double, one on opposite sides of the swim. And both were boilie munchers, which is always good to see. There we go.
The USA has so many untapped resources for this incredible species. Whether you're fishing small ponds or massive reservoirs, the potential for trophy-sized carp and some incredible sport is not too far away from any US angler. Learning about their biology, habitat, and feeding patterns will help you with your individual goals, and also help the future of the sport by sharing those lessons with our fellow anglers of the same mindset. This is all of our responsibility. American Carp Society membership helps in the protection of trophy carp waters and the future of the sport for the next generation of US carp angler. So as the sun set on the third day, we found ourselves well and truly at one with the water and tuned into the feeding habits of the fish. There were some special things on the horizon.
I got a lovely brace. I was in two minds whether to pull the rods in about 10 minutes ago, and I thought, you know what? I put a lot of work into these marks and the bait hit the spot. I thought, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen as the sun's dropping. And guess what happened? Beep! After all these years, something like that just makes me all giggly. It's like...
As the day drew to a close, you could feel the lake responding to the sun's warm rays. And there was a peace on the water that only Mother Nature can provide. A new morning brings new opportunity. The wildlife awakens and danced in the sun's rays as the mist slowly rose from the water. The daybreak always brings a new perspective on things. And as Clayton found out the previous night, some special guests had decided to pay us a visit. It just goes to show you that you never know what's on the end of your line.
I got a Mandala Gold beauty. Just unbelievable fish. super excited about it. Can't wait to show it to you. Beautiful little mirror. One that I probably shouldn't have. So it was last night, probably 11 o'clock after a day of fishing. I was ready to get to bed. There were a whole lot of catfish, and this one got on, but it was the hanger was doing that staccato up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, just like a catfish. So I went out there and just brutally struck at it, just dragging it in, just trying to get the catfish in as quickly as possible so I could get back in the sack. And then I saw this thing on the end of the line, and I just about flipped out because I had been so aggressive pulling it in. But she hung on. She hung on and made my night. I'll tell you what, my whole week so far. Well, it's been a wonderful trip. Great company, great fish. I think I had 2 mirrors, fish over 20. And then this to end the session, just as I was packing up the gear, this little greedy Gus picked up a double boilie with a pink topper.
One of the last ones of the session. And what a beautiful fish. Look at those colours. They so suit the sunset behind me. We'll send her back. And then we'll start a couple of day drive home. Well worth it.